2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. Attempting to tie his own NFL record. This from 64 yards out.
Get the fuck out of here. 65-yard field goal he just hit? Come on.
All-time field goal distance leaders. That's now 2 that he's hit from 64 yards.
You almost feel like they should have set up a yard further back than normal just so he could get the record. I think he would have made it.
New York set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive.
I don't know. He's fucking annoying, dude. Cover 3 marble, cover 2. That's all he runs, and he's drag.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right?
Play action.
So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
Fucking annoying.
Does that guy get
Sick of people that run the same fucking kind of play every time.
Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at
Cover
times.
3, shocking.
Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. If it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time. Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Back to throw here. He finds Beckham complete. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They come up in an offset eye. They'll run it with Jackson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss.
Bro, are you seriously going to run the same fucking defense all game?
We're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Fucking kids are annoying,
Clock
dude.
at 5, we're going to get a timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining.
Same 2 defenses all fucking game.
We'll be right back.
Fucking Tampa 2, cover 3 marble.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
Fucking ridiculous.
All right, here we go. Boom, land it. Over.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
It's called mix it up, stupid.
6 yards away from picking up the 1st here on 2nd down.
Here we go now. 3, 19.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the 1st tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him.
Here we go now. Boom, land it. Boom, land it. Watch left.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
Yeah, I've been
If
mixing
someone's
it
trying
up,
to throw the
man.
ball, and you can put
Cover
pressure on
2.
them and make it tough, That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Easy.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He's going to wind up and air it out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Set. Blue 90.
And the D looking like they may blitz. They go back to the air here after the INT. Caught. It's Cruz, left side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Second down now after the incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. It's caught left side, Bolden. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. On first down, it's Stafford. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Their big-bodied receiver. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2nd down following the run.
Set, 3-19. Leopard, Detroit. No, check, Patriots.
They run again with Jackson. Shreds the tackle, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jackson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. This is Jackson. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A gain of 39 that time.
And depending on the type of screen called, especially when you're throwing it with one of your wideouts, it's different blocking. Sometimes you get great blocking from the other wide receivers helping you. And how about sometimes getting it from the offensive linemen who sell it like a regular screen pass?